And the Philippines continues to register positive news on the economic front. In recent weeks, trading in the stock market sustained a surge. The International Monetary Fund is confident the country will have one of the highest growth rates in ASEAN and Asia. The confidence of the business community has been sustained, even as government continues to initiate reforms to ensure more investments will come to the Philippines. And joining us tonight on the line is Guillermo Luz, Chairman of the National Competitiveness Council. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So the numbers in the local stock market has made significant gains in recent weeks. Are investors more bullish of the prospects of growth in the country? And what is driving the market along this path?
Well, no question they're very bullish on the Philippines. I mean, we've had a good track record over much of this year and starting late last year. I think they've seen the local economy pick up on multiple fronts. And the stock market is usually a good leading indicator as to how direct investments will come in, because right now it's obviously just portfolio investments, but it's a good lead indicator of what can happen when confidence returns and direct investments come in.
So has the improving competitiveness of the Philippines contributing to these positive developments?
Yes, it is, and we are beginning to show some positive numbers on the competitiveness front, at least on some of them. The important thing is we've arrested the decline across most of our indicators and are at least holding them steady and in many cases moving forward. So the key indicator for us is the World Economic Forum. We've moved forward on that. However, there's a second measure on ease of doing business where we're having some difficulty moving forward. We've at least stopped the slide, but we need to create improvements there. On the governance front, we've definitely moved forward as well, and I'm expecting a positive rating, another improvement from the Transparency International Corruption Perception Index. Should be out in another 2 weeks.
So we've been seeing a lot of growth. The Philippine competitiveness is on the high. But what are the concerns of the business sector that should be addressed to ensure the gains continue in all sectors of the economy?
Well, I guess one is that we need to take a good close look at the bureaucracy and at the red tape, and we need to cut red tape and smoothen out and streamline the bureaucracy. It still takes too long for some transactions to be completed, so that's one main concern.
So what are the moves to get this done?
We've taken a measurement of the key obstacles. We've worked and started notifying each of the agencies that are involved in these processes. We're briefing them one by one on what the targets are and what things need to be done to fix it. And then we will develop a game plan with the agencies. No? So we're working with a wide range of agencies across about almost 10 different types of process indicators. So there is a game plan, and we're working to prepare a set of measurement tools so we can periodically measure the progress.
So with the approval tax measure for cigarettes and alcohol, you support this bill certified as urgent by the President. It means 40.5 billion pesos in added revenues. But more than the added revenues, the private sector is pushing for better tax administration and collection. How should the BIR improve its collection performance?
Well, I think the main thing is we need to get more people to pay taxes. I mean, now the tax base is still quite narrow considering the size of the population, the number of businesses, and the number of people in the workforce. Our tax collection rate is small because there are literally very few taxpayers, and I think squeezing more tax payments out of so few payers is really not the way to go. We need to get more people paying taxes, and so we need to widen the tax base, and I think that's got to be the highest priority as far as internal revenue is concerned.
So moving on to remittances of OFWs, it is projected to reach $24 billion. How is this amount to the growth of the economy, especially to consumer consumption?
Well, they play both good and bad. They have good and bad effects on the economy. The good effect, of course, is that with the money coming in, that helps fuel consumption, some investments, in the country. Primarily, those investments are in real estate and property and homes in the middle income and lower middle income segments, and even some of the upper middle income housing. So that's, of course, a boost for the economy. It helps consumption across other areas of the economy for families that need the funds. On the other hand, that large influx of dollars coming in causes the fluctuations, actually a strengthening in the peso, and so that causes difficulty for exporters, for instance, and for people in the BPO business.
So, as a final word, the level of confidence of the private leadership of the president, is this the major factor why the economy is on the rise?
No question, that's one of the leading factors. I mean, the confidence in the administration, the faith they have in the governance program of government is important. People tend to discount that, but I think it's important because good governance essentially builds up trust. It's difficult to invest in an economy when you don't trust too many institutions in the economy. So building up trust is critical to building up the economy. And I think what you're seeing is that the business community, the investor community has slowly shown, and not even slowly, actually has really picked up its exhibit of faith and support behind the government, and a lot of it rests on the good governance measures that the administration has brought in.
Okay, on that note, thank you for joining us tonight, sir. That was Mr. Bill, Chairman of the National Competitiveness Council. Thank you, sir, for joining us tonight.
Thank you.